Brandon, welcome to my time machine.
Oh, this is the time machine, is it?
Yep.
This is the Rareware replay, isn't it?
Nope, it's my time machine.
Oh, it's your time machine.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, all right. Did you make it out of a DeLorean?
Nope, I made it out of silicone.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Out of silicone, awesome. So yeah, this is the Rare replay, I believe.
Nope, it's my time machine.
We're not doing. Okay, we get it. No.
It's my time machine.
I get it. Okay, so what all's on the Rare replay?
30 games!
30 games! That's insane. That's
Part of that
Yeah.
is not a true statement.
Really? Do they have like repeats? What do they do? What?
Sort of.
Okay.
Like, Jetpack was remade as Jetpack Refueled in like 2007.
Okay.
That's in here.
Okay, so they have two of those. All right.
Yeah.
I guess that's technically a different game.
All right. I'm not going to poke holes in this yet.
Okay, cool.
But you've got the option of sorting these, by alphabetical, reverse alphabetical, or by release.
Oh, cool. I like that.
Let's just go ahead and take a quick stroll.
Sure. Let's take a quick stroll across these.
These are ZX Spectrum games. If you are familiar with the platform,
Jetpack.
Home computers were very big in the UK.
Underworld, Night Lore,
Gunfight. Heard a lot of people talking shit about Gunfight. That game's not quite as bad as some people say.
Okay.
It ain't great. It's no Law of the West.
Well, yeah.
Dude, Law of the West.
Law of the West.
Am I right or wrong in saying that Law of the West was Mass Effect before Mass Effect was Mass Effect?
I'll go ahead and agree with that.
You can totally talk to people.
Right.
You can shoot that guy for no goddamn reason.
Wait, we'll play Gunfight here in a little bit.
It was the kicking people out a window of video games 30 years earlier.
Now, SLALOM, that's a NES classic. It's not...
I feel like we're using the word classic a little loosely.
Well, people remember that ass, I think.
The only thing that people fucking, other than that dude's ass, that people remember about fucking SLALOM is the fact that it was, if you got like the Nintendo Fun Club News or like fucking Nintendo Power, there were pictures of dudes playing SLALOM like a year or two before SLALOM was out, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
What's that game?
Yeah, that's SLALOM.
RC Pro-Am.
I always thought this was published by Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Always did. Up until probably 5-6 years ago. Never even thought about it that way. Whenever they made like Excite Bike 64 and then followed it up with Excite Truck for the Wii,
sure.
I was like, why the fuck didn't they just call it like RC Pro-Am or something? And then I looked that up and went, oh. I've been wrong my entire life. I've been living a lie, Brandon.
Oh no.
Cobra motherfucking Try.
This is the game you've been talking about for a while now.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
All right, cool. We'll get back to that one. That might be the first one we play.
We're coming back.
Yeah, we're coming back. That'll be the
we
first
might
one
close the show on that because I don't want to start the show with a showstopper.
All right, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Snake Rattle and Roll.
Snake Rattle and Roll. That's another.
Solar JETMAN.
Never heard of that one. I don't know.
It's huge in Europe.
Yeah.
I believe this also came out on the C64, or maybe that was PC. But great game, great, interesting game.
Good.
Kind of Jetpack again. Because there was Lunar Jetman. If you go back here,
right? Yeah.
If you go all the way back in the Jetpack, and then Lunar Jetman.
Okay, yeah.
This is a spaceman trying to rebuild his spaceship and fill it with fuel so he can fly away.
Sure.
This is a dude trying to fucking get his truck fixed and fill it up with fuel so he can drive away.
Okay.
and then Solar Jetman.
Right. I see a fuel thing there.
Guess what? You're a spaceman. And gravity plays a huge effect in that game. We'll play some of that later. That game's nuts. I'm terrible at it because it's been so long since I tried to play it.
Sure.
Game's great though.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Digger T-Rock.
Digger T-Rock.
Digger T-Rock's okay.
Okay.
Notice a lot of these are like late era NES. Once they hit the NES, they hit the NES hard.
Yeah, with a lot of stuff. Old Battletoads, the game that's not very good, but great engine though, I will give it that. I don't think it's built well. That's the thing. Like, they have like the building tools for that game I think are fantastic. I don't think they built a good game out of it though. It's just too difficult and stupid, I think.
it's Rash and Zitz.
Yeah, Rash, Zitz, and Pimple. That's the other one who doesn't. He's not even in that game, so whatever, you know. I think he's in the arcade one though. So, you know, if they added a girl to the team, should be they call her Blemish. I think that'd be okay. You know, I think am I getting too fanficky here? You think they'll pick up my fanfic later on?
I've
my Battletoads.
As someone who's worked for a video games retailer for 9 years,
yes,
I never want to hear the name Battletoads ever again.
Do people just love talking about it? Like what?
No, it's that dumb fucking internet thing where they call into the store all the time and go, "It's a Battletoads."
I didn't even know that was a. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Didn't think that was ever a thing. Yeah. No, I apologize. I would never do that.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I never want to hear about this game again.
Well, there it is. We'll play it later.
I think that and Battletoads Arcade.
Yeah.
Spoilers, that's also in here. Are the games we're not playing.
I would love to play Arcade.
Fuck that game.
Arcade's good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Being the best Battletoads game is like, you know,
it's a beat 'em up.
The person with the least amount of Down syndrome.
Yeah. Good.
I'm the least Downsy.
Good waiting reference. Anyway, RC Pro Am 2 is on here as well, so that's pretty good. Well, I mean, you know,
I understand there are a lot of people who like RC Pro Am.
Mm-hmm.
I had already had a Genesis for like 2 years when this came out.
Sure.
And I'm over here playing like Bimini motherfucking Run and shit.
Right.
And when I would go over to friends' houses who had gotten RC Pro Am 2, I was like, that's a good looking NES game, but like, do you want to go over to my house? Like, we had some really good games over there.
If the Genesis did one thing pretty perfectly, it was always any kind of driving or racing type game. They just had a better.
Sports games.
Yeah, that's what that processor was for.
Sports games.
Yeah, that's what that processor was for.
NHL 93. Yeah. Maybe you fucking heard of it.
The term blast processing is complete bullshit, but they did have a better processor in that sucker.
I don't think Kevin Smith would have been able to focus hard enough to make his first movie if it wasn't for him wasting time at his house playing NHL 93.
There you go.
And I think so, that's either a good or a terrible thing. I'll leave that up to you.
Depending on your opinion of Kevin Smith movies. There you go.
Fuck it.
Battletoads Arcade, Killer Instinct Gold.
Blown away that gold is in here.
Yeah.
Blown away that gold is in here.
Really?
Because KI is the game.
Yeah, it's true.
KI.
KI is the game, not gold, not typically. Yeah.
KI2 or KI Gold as it was known at home. I understand. I think I get why this is in here. I don't think that they have proprietary rights to the engine that they used for KI.
Right.
Because that was the Donkey Kong engine.
Okay.
I believe that might have been funded by Nintendo. I'm not sure how all that works.
Okay, yeah.
But for whatever reason, all the tech and everything, or they just didn't want to make a SNES emulator because it was the only SNES game that they could have ported.
Right, yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But KI Gold, it's in here.
It's in there, too.
Blast Core.
It's
in here.
Don't know that one that well. Bang!
Blast Core. Yeah. Fucking great.
There you go.
That game.
Good times.
I'm throwing the thumbs up right now.
Thumbs up on the audio. All right.
Like when it flicks up, it's just boom!
You can even hear that thumbs up.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
This is actually the first of the weird games in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I own a lot of the games in here.
Right. Yes. The 360 version for one of these.
And these are 360 versions. Whenever we go to launch Banjo-Kazooie, it will kick into Xbox 360 backwards compatibility, but it's still in the hypervisor keeps this level running, so that if I do the manual kick out of the game, it will come back to this game.
Interesting.
It will turn off that 360 emulation and turn this level of the system back on. This game back. It's a slower jump in and jump out, but you'll see it here in a little bit. It's interesting, but a lot of these games I already own.
Yeah. Sure.
But Jet Force Gemini. Piece of shit.
It's not good.
That game is awful.
It's not good. I
played like 10 minutes of it yesterday and wanted to kill myself.
You know what's interesting is I still have that one. It's a fairly rare N64 game.
I wouldn't give you a quarter.
I agree. I don't think it's a good game at all. It's not good. They're weird looking too. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Those people have very bizarre eyes.
She looks like a dog.
There is a dog on the game. and
he looks more human than she does.
Well, we'll play that one later too.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we will. We'll play
No.
it. Yeah, let's play that.
Perfect Dark.
Perfect Dirt.
This is not the N64.
Oh, really? Is this?
This is the remake that they made for Xbox Live about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right, okay, that makes sense, yeah.
And this is another one of those, if you already have the 360 version, this is what that is.
This is what that is, okay.
So they advertise this as having like 8,000 achievement points.
Right.
I played a lot of those other games already, so technically it really only has like 4,000 achievement points.
Well, there you go.
Whatever. I'm not complaining.
Right, yeah.
Banjo-Tooie.
Banjo-Tooie!
This is also famous because this is another 360 port, but the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, they turned on the stop and swap feature that was supposed to be in the N64 game that Nintendo wouldn't let them use. Oh, yeah. Where you were supposed to rip one cartridge out and throw another one in there.
Right.
Kind of like, remember in PlayStation 1 games where, like, racing games like Wipeout XL, you could pull out the disc and put in a music CD and it would play the music CD, and then after the track was over, you pull the music CD back out and put fucking Wipeout XL back in there?
That sounds insanity.
It was custom soundtracks before there were custom soundtracks, motherfucker. Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I have no feelings on this because I never played it.
Yeah, but this is kind of the deal one, right? Because this is hard to get, this game.
Yeah, games, like on the original Xbox, games like $50, $60. The N64 cart, even though it's like a worse game than the N64 one, it's like a hundo.
Yeah.
This is the N64 game, though.
Okay.
This is not, for whatever reason, not the original Xbox remake.
That's weird.
I don't know why.
Huh.
And you would think, well, maybe it's because they don't have an original Xbox emulator running. But that's not true because Grab by the Ghoulies is on here.
Told ya!
But
yeah,
I played a little bit of that yesterday.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
The game still looks fairly modern.
Yeah, it's not
still
too
a good-looking game.
Yeah,
the menus, like, it's the weird thing you get with a lot of these up-reses of old games and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't redo the menus and they just like up-res the low-res assets from menus look like garbage. The game itself looks great because the assets were rendered at a much higher resolution than they were spit out at by the game.
Sure.
So you can go back and take those original assets and pull more quality out of them. The menus were as high res as they were gonna get.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is very interesting. I like it.
Cameo.
This one I've heard lots of people talk good things about. Never played this one though.
Launch game for the 360. I bought this game soon after launch because, you get that launch lull.
Yeah.
And all of the Microsoft first-party games, like Project Gotham Racing 3, Perfect Dark Zero, and Cameo, were all $50 instead of $60.
Right.
At launch, so I ended up picking up all three of those, and one of those was a mistake, and that was BAM! Perfect Dark Zero!
That game is garbage.
That game is a fucking shit right in your shoe. Like, you just go to put it in there.
It's, And
there was a log in there.
Yeah, just a big log in your shoe.
And it's like, it's not like a wet, it's like sticky.
Yeah. A lot of people were disappointed by that too. Lots of people. That was a big disappointment.
It's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, people hate that game.
Like, I don't like Perfect Dark, like the original Perfect Dark.
Sure.
Because I think shooters made like that are not great.
Right, sure.
This game is just fucking terrible.
Makes those look fantastic, doesn't it?
There's one great thing about Perfect Dark, and maybe we'll play a couple of minutes of it if we got some time.
Yeah.
There's a scientist near the beginning of that game.
Yeah.
That you can just start unloading your gun into his face. He doesn't react, but it shoots blood out everywhere.
We have to do that.
Man, it's the best.
I think that's something we have to do, yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Viva Pinata.
Viva Pinata.
One of the greatest games of all time.
Yes.
Period.
Well, people love that game.
Period.
Yeah.
One of the greatest soundtracks of all time. Grant Kirkhope.
Yes, Grant Kirkhope.
One of the greatest composers.
He did most of these, actually. He did...
but like, that's not good work.
Well, no, but I don't think he did...
That's not very good work.
Well, he didn't do those.
The work here's not very good.
He did everything...
That's bad work.
He didn't do that.
That's not good.
He did Banjo-Kazooie. He did all the stuff
that
Banjo-Kazooie.
fucking noodly bullshit.
Yeah.
You know where his work in banjo gets good? BAM! Right there!
Nuts and bolts.
That's his fucking swan song.
That's
Grant
Kirkhope's swan song right there.
You know what I fucking love about Viva Pinata and goddamn fucking Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts and all that shit?
What's that?
He fucking puts kazoos and all sorts of weird shit in his soundtrack. Man,
he does, yeah.
Man, his soundtracks are pretty good. I want that man to narrate my life.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Jetpack refueled. As referenced earlier. Yeah. Oh, I guessed that date right, 2007.
Oh, boom.
Boom.
Nail that date. There you go.
Tip. Got a
tip.
little Viva Pinata tip.
Trouble in paradise.
You getting on that pinata tip?
You getting on that pinata tip? Little, just the tip.
Oh, just
Viva Pinata, just the tip. There you go. That's
Viva
the title of that
Pinata.
game.
I'm gonna dump it all in you.
Dump it. That's not good. All right, so that's the intro to this. So let's jump into these games right here on Video Destruct.